Good morning, chat. How we doing? Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. What a morning. 5:50 in the morning. I wish Nintendo did these like a little bit later. Having to get up at 5 is a bit much. Is a bit much for me, but we're here. We're gonna see some Donkey Kong today finally. Hopefully learn about I don't really know. I guess that's stuff that leaked. Good morning, Caleb. Wilberforce Rooster almost overslept. Yeah, I feel that. When my alarm went off and I was like, oh no. I did not want to. I did not want to get up right now. Galego, my ego said, "Let's go, DK Donkey Kong." Will we hear the DK rap today? Probably not. That'd be cool though. No Escape Gaming. What's up, Javier? We'll see 100 men versus Donkey. What's up, Tyler? 2 o'clock in the UK. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even really know like what I want from this. The Mario Kart World Direct was so bad back in April, but to be fair, we already knew so much about this game with Donkey Kong Bonanza. I feel like there's just a lot of unanswered questions with this game in terms of like, I don't know how big Bonanza is. With Mario Kart World, we had a pretty good idea of that, I feel like, but really we've only seen like a couple worlds of this game. We've only really seen 2, and there's all these different layers of how far you're going down. So I feel like they're gonna show a lot today, maybe a little bit too much. I remember there was a Mario Odyssey trailer right before that game came out that showed a little bit too much for my liking in terms of like costumes and stuff. I feel like that could be the case here. Gin Tonic says, "I hope we see Diddy." Yeah, it'd be really nice to see the other Kongs, perchance even the Kremlins, right? Let's get my boy K Rool in there. Yeah, more companions would be cool. Swordfish. Deeper look at the 2D sections. That was really cool in the reveal trailer. In fact, I think we should have time for me to pull that up. Actually, we can rewatch that before the stream starts. Bananza. Ooh, banana. I love when he says that. Let's see. Maybe I can. Bonanza trailer. Yeah, this can be an audio test too. Let's see here. Oh, no. That's not right. Okay, let's see. Can you see the screen? Let me know how it sounds. We're watching the original trailer real quick before the direct starts. Dude, so many people thought this was like a Banjo-Kazooie thing at first. This game will be 4K. What's up, Tsukino? Look at my boy. Look at my goat. Can't wait to play this game on my Steam Deck. Yeah, you and 100 million other people, apparently. That's what Twitter would have you believe. Yeah, so I played this world at the event. This, like... And then there was also just the underground cave. But, I mean, I guess this trailer did show a little bit more. But we haven't, like, seen beyond that. Got the explosive chunk rocks. Dude, 100%ing this game is going to be a dream. Maybe a nightmare to some, but for me, a dream. I 100% am welcome to. I'm ready to get all the gold in this. I have to go over battle mode in today's direct. Yeah, that was the hope last time, wasn't it? Odd Rock. That's what I'm looking for in this direct. I want to see what's going on with Odd Rock and Pauline, because we know there's something going on there. Oh, man. Here's the thing. People were saying, like, oh, I wish this was a launch title. I'm almost kind of happy that we have something this massive to look forward to, like, 5 weeks after launch, right? Like, that's so cool. July 17th, baby. Less than a month away. Okay, let me go back to the live stream. That should be starting any second now. What was the 100% welcome, 100% reward and welcome tour? They have like a little 3 next to the mini games tab. That is it. You don't even get like a special message. Hardest minigame and welcome tour. For one, I did the UFO, twin UFOs. I cheated that with Olivia. So we did that together. And then the hardest one beyond that, I mean, probably just the Find the Rumble. It just took so much time to like learn it. Eventually, I discovered the strat on YouTube where like you shake it in like a circle and it like kind of helps you figure out where it is. I don't know. I put more time into that Rumble minigame than I'm proud to admit. But it's done. 100%ed it. Now I need to do all the P-switches in Mario Kart. Go Lego, my ego said just finished everything in Mario Kart World. When you say you finished everything, do you mean everything? I would say get a Switch 2. Just save it for a Switch 2 at this point, Emmanuel. YouTube is telling me to insert ads. You guys want to see an ad right now? I want to do that. The direct should be live in like a minute. Apparently it's about like a 15-minute direct. Secret hopes are, honestly, I know I'm always like looking for more beyond what is going to be presented. I want to see DK Bananza content in Mario Kart World. That'd be really cool to show up here, as well as DK64 on NSO. Those are my 2 secret desires for this Bananza direct. I want to see 2 things that aren't even related to the actual game. Because you're telling me there's only 1 DK skin in Mario Kart World? That is not right. There has to be more. But they might not announce that like at another time or something. Maybe that'll be in like the September direct if we even get one. I don't know. Here we go. Chat, let me know how it sounds. I'll make sure you guys can hear it.
When the
Lyric song.
Felt so cruel
Okay.
And bleak. When the hole looks so dark and
Turn it up for you, Chris.
deep. Heart is rock, cold as stone. I was scared, alone. Then your beat showed the way to.
This is already better than the Mario Kart direct. Just from that one little like intro of Pauline singing. Donate to save DK. Oh yeah, it's like a charity ad. There she is. I can't believe they leaked this back in April.
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong.
#1 banana fan.
Just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline. Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas.
People are trying to say it's someone else.
Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure. The story takes place in the underground world, where the
Yeah, I wish they had
scenery
kept that
changes
secret.
the deeper you go. Some layers are so spectacular that it's hard to believe you're underground.
Reminds you of
DK
Luffy. I can see it.
Jump
He's just so harmless.
and climb through each environment. Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction, But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash, and bash.
Oh, I can't believe we're playing this in a month.
You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas, known as...
Yeah, this is already better than the Mario Kart
Bananza
Direct. I completely agree. Oh, banana.
More on those later.
Frame rate. Yeah, when I played the demo, the frame rate wasn't the
Let's
best,
take a
especially
look
when
at
you
some
open the
of
map.
Things this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls.
Destroy that tree.
ground, And most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens.
Oh, that remix?
Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps to really
The movement
mix
tech
things
is going to
up.
be crazy. The Mario Odyssey speedrunner is going to have a
Slap.
field day with this.
Make some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes.
I like that Pauline has like the little Odd Rock
Swing.
hairband.
Grab a chunk and swing it to attack. Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump.
The chunk jump,
Use
dude.
a chunk to double jump. This will help you reach new heights. Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this. Throwing a boom rock or gold can have explosive effects.
Who will be jumping
If
off
you
they
throw
chunk?
chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
Oh god. Oh no, the glitches.
Turf
Imagine.
surf. This lets you ride on chunks.
I love this. The Beyblade surfing.
Speed up and aim for smaller enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
Someone.
You never know what you'll discover in
Who
the
did it?
underground world. So carve your own
It was
path
Mario.
with DK's abilities.
Oh, a little lava surfing. Ooh. That does look like Seaside Kingdom.
The many layers of the underground world are host to
Music
a
slaps.
variety
Yeah,
of
the music
habits.
is incredible. We
Some
got
are
zebras.
serious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It
Bro
looks
murdered
like
him.
Cranky Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world.
Do we know about Rambi? We knew about Rambi, I think, right?
Then there are the giant elders who call the underground world home.
Elder
They're
Zebra.
said to possess ancient Bananza powers.
Is that,
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special.
Hypes him up.
She can make Donkey Kong transform
Whoa!
with incredible destructive power.
Oh
Even
my
hard
goodness.
terrain poses no problem. Plow through the world.
Oh,
and
that's so
smash
hype.
As much as possible with the powerful Kong Bananza. Plus, DK can transform into a zebra.
Whoa! Wait, he has animal transformations? There's animal transformations in this game?
Or crumbling pathways.
No way,
That's
dude.
the swift Zebra Bananza. Oh yeah, he can also turn into an ostrich.
Oh my
A flying
goodness,
ostrich.
Nintendo.
Spread your wings and soar through the
You
sky.
can fly? This is absolute. This is cinema. This is cinema. This is peak.
Then drop egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering. That's right. It's Ostrich Bananza.
Oh my goodness.
Bananza transformations don't last forever, though.
And the fact that you can hear Pauline
You can
singing
transform
too, like,
again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
your Bananergy, dude. Get hype.
You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations. So get creative
Oh,
and use them
man.
as you adventure to the planet.
The
core.
movement tech, bro, gets even crazier.
Standing in our
I like how
hero's
they clearly didn't show
is
all of
the
those
Void Company,
also.
the mightiest mining
Which is
operation
good.
both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works
Grumpy
to create
Kong!
gigantic corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company. This nefarious crew is responsible for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Having like
Void
actual
Code
voice acting
blocked
is
off all
weird.
the routes to the lower
But good.
layers,
It's a good
so
thing.
no one could reach them. DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes.
That's a
So
Splatoon-ass
use
boss right
all
there.
the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes.
Yeah, people are gonna be set with everything though, Chris.
By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world.
Surf Hills. Dude,
Found throughout the underground world, are
I kinda can't
golden
get over the
bananas
music.
called Banandium Gems. They're not always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
yeah, I did a few of these. These are cool.
Challenges include time-limited battles, courses where you'll need clever solutions, side-scrolling stages, and more.
Sick. They put a whole they put a whole Donkey Kong country in this
Keep your
game.
eyes peeled to find the Banandium gems. There are plenty of ruins to
Oh.
discover, so give them a try.
I recognize those steel beams. Wow, there's a whole 2D Donkey Kong game in this. Like just a whole game. Okay. Awesome. I think there's a lot of levels of that.
As you
Skill
collect
point.
Banandium
There's a
gems,
skill
you'll
tree.
gain skill
Okay.
points. These
Okay.
can be used to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn.
Bro, I've
new
had just
skills.
like a big grin on my face this entire time. This is peak.
There are all sorts of items to
Kong
find as
RPG,
you
baby.
explore.
Look at that house.
Banandium chips are shaped like slices of banana. And they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange. These
This
little
Lamb DK
nuggets
build will
are
change everything.
Surprisingly called gold. You can exchange
There's an
gold
idea for a video.
useful items at the stuff shop.
Oh, let's see those costumes. Let's see a couple.
There are
Come on.
fossils too.
Good one.
You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops.
Oh, whoa.
Just open the closet and
Cowboy
customize
fit?
the perfect fits
Whoa.
for Donkey Kong and Pauline.
Oh, cool. She has clothes too. That makes sense.
Or even change up your fur coat.
Yo,
look, it's too much for
we got the
Donkey
Smash
Kong,
Bros. All. It's in the game
or
finally.
too little. Almost every article of
Blue
clothing
DK.
comes with its own benefits.
Wow, they have
So
stats too.
mix and match your look to suit the situation.
I thought it would just be cosmetic.
If you find a treasure
Holy.
chest buried in the ground, Crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils. Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful
DKRPG.
for finding collectibles. You can also see which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion.
Okay, Mario Kart World should have this. How about you add that to Mario Kart
There's
World for
plenty
P-Switches,
more to do in
Nintendo?
the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music player.
Music player 2, once again, Mario
Might
Kart
even
World.
find new discs
Please?
when defeating enemies.
Oh,
To moving
there it
between
is.
layers, subterranean
DK.
eels have your back.
That's
These
crazy.
elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
DK rap has happened. Teleport. Oh, because it's an eel.
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics.
Look at my 2 goats right there.
Get a photo like this or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller
Co-op.
or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately.
Please
to
be
buddy
good.
up in local co-op play.
She can
As
throw out.
Pauline, you can unleash
Okay, this is
vocal
very-
blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls.
Very Mario Galaxy
You
coded.
can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture.
Okay. That's cool.
By working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I'll try this out.
This game also supports Game Share. Even if only one player
locally.
has the game, they can quickly share
So
it
you
to
can't do
another player
online
so they can
multiplayer,
join
technically.
on their own system. It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system. Plus, you can play online between
Oh,
Nintendo
you can!
Switch 2 systems using
Oh,
Game Share via
sick.
Game
Oh, that's
Chat.
so cool. That's so cool. Thank you,
If you need a
Nintendo.
little help with all the platforming action, Assist mode
It's
is
already
the
been
way to
15
play.
minutes. I don't know how much
It
more they have to
guides
say
you in
here.
the right direction, halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main game,
Mouse
there's
control-
a mode where
mini
you can
games?
carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist.
DK Artist. They brought back Mario Artist. That's crazy.
Carve material. Or add some back on.
They were just like, yeah, what if you just...
You can even
mouse
change
controls.
the lighting
Sure.
and add delectable banana effects.
That's fun.
Give it a try
Yo.
and sculpt to your heart's content.
That pizza looks crazy. People are gonna make the like most realistic looking sculptures
This
with that.
game also supports amiibo
Please,
accessories.
please announce an
A
amiibo.
new Donkey
Yes!
Kong and
Yes!
Pauline amiibo figure
Product
is
for me to
also
buy.
on the way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline.
Oh hell yes, DK Bananza amiibo.
Scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo.
Yes,
shown here,
sir.
Gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear.
New product.
Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres
This
like
is just like
these.
Tears of the Kingdom. You just get like boxes to open. There's more? Music, okay.
I love to sing more than anything. I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream. We're breaking through, down to the core. No stopping us, not any. Get him, DK. Inside the
I love that there's voice acting.
I found the key, you're free.
Join the powerful Donkey
goodness.
Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
Oh! Oh! The Ramby racing with Diddy and Dixie. They confirmed him.
Power?
Just a little tease. Dude, this is gonna be an emotional journey.
Donkey Kong Bananza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and
Ooh.
Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
Well, Nintendo, you cooked with that. Oh, look at this new key art, or it's not key art, but you know, look, new piece of art. Wow, that was really good. Like, honestly, they didn't, like, okay, aside from the DK transformations and I don't know, I feel like they didn't, like, show a lot of, like, new areas or anything. Maybe they did. But just, like, all the different transformations and the amiibo stuff and, the Pauline and the music and the co-op, like, they showed a lot of new stuff here that just sold me on the game even more. The DK sculpting mode. Wow. I'll be real, this isn't a game I've been, like, thinking about really much, because I just knew it was coming. I'm like, okay, yeah, DK game. But this direct, dude. I'm in. This is like my next thing that I'm just, like, waiting for one. I love that Pauline actually, like, talks and, like, hypes you up while you're playing. There's a whole 2D game. Yeah, I wonder if they will change the box art to include Pauline. This will define Switch 2. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if you guys saw my Bananza impressions video when I played it back in April, and I was like, this is really cool, but I don't know, I was kind of like, there's something about it that didn't feel quite to, like, the same tier of, like, a Mario Odyssey. This direct completely made that concern go away. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that this is, like, the core Odyssey team now, like, really putting their all into this. That fear is gone in me. I can't, dude, those transformations. That's so good. Yeah, the whole skill tree thing, that's awesome. The different the colors for DK's fur. Oh, man. I wish the Pauline stuff hadn't leaked. Yeah, anybody hating on this game is trolling. This is, like, literally, like, the most Nintendo game you could possibly make. The music is so good. All the remixes, DK rap confirmed. Super Saiyan DK, dude. I cannot believe that we kept that hidden. This is so hype. Like, this is the most hype thing. And I love that it's Pauline singing, too, that, like, actually transforms you. Because you just know when you're playing and you turn into Kong Bananza or, like, the Zebra or whatever, the music is gonna go bonkers. Like, it's gonna go so hard. Running on water. He does the arm twirl like in Smash. Here's the thing. I'll be real. That was my immediate first thought when they showed Kong Bananza. Sakurai has to replace DK's moveset finally. Like, it's time. Do you think there's more than 3 animal transformations? Absolutely. Although, well, because it's based on, like, each of the Kong elders, right? Do we know how many of those there are? I would assume 1 for each elder. Odyssey came out, what was it, 7 months after? 7 months after the Switch one? Yeah, I mean, they're only showing 3 here. I feel like there has to at least be a 4th one. Even if it's, like, a final thing where it's like, oh, this is so hype, like, here's your final transformation style thing. Where's the skill tree? Did they show if, do each of the... Okay, well, here's this. So, this right here, this is Kong Bananza skills, right? This red thing here. So if you assume each of these after that is for each transformation, that would mean 5 transformations, right? They did show Diddy, Solid Python, very briefly at the end. Yeah, that was a crazy pull for me. Just realizing, like, oh wait, there's the skill tree. Let's see if there's any anything else there. Oh, amiibo too. Where is the Yeah, I wanted to go to the Diddy and Dixie thing. Chris, you called it out earlier. I saw it towards the end when they were on Ramby. I think it was after this. But there's like some sort of game or mini game where you race Diddy and Dixie on Ramby. They were at the store before you do the costumes. The issue is it's a 15-minute direct, but also it's a hour-long stream, which is annoying. Let's go back here. Dude, this, a month after the best Mario Kart game, is crazy. This should have been the launch title. I feel like a month and a half or a month and some change. Like, it's such an interchangeable thing that Mario Kart World is like a guaranteed crowd pleaser because it's Mario Kart. So I don't know. They really could have gone either way. Earlier? Yeah, I'm trying to see. I like how they reference the armbands that you can get at Super Nintendo World. This DK Sculptor stuff. It should be after this. The co-op is cool. I might actually end up playing that with Olivia. I don't know if she would want to. Right there? What, dude, am I completely blind? Yeah, I mean, I think it's close enough to launch to basically be a launch title. I mean, realistically. It's after this, Chris, right? It's after this? I'm just gonna let it play. Okay. I'm just gonna let it play. I'm gonna actually see these. So they're showing off assist mode here. I will not be using this, but it's cool to have it. Of course, mouse controls. Oh yeah, because then they show the sculptor stuff. Or DK artist, my bad. I'm so cooked. I got so excited when I saw there's a new figure for me to buy. How much is that bad boy gonna set me back? 40 bucks probably? Yeah, Diddy and Dixie are in like the final music video on Ramby. But dude, I'm horrible at like jumping around. Yeah, I just want to watch this again. This final hype trailer.
Maybe if we get to the surface.
Going to GameStop to pre-order that later. Yeah, chat. Let me know if the amiibo goes up for pre-order. I'm immediately signing into GameStop or whatever. 45.30. Yeah, emotional trailer. You're right. That gets me hyped up though, dude. 45.30. Well, here's the issue. I'm still on the live stream. Let me give me a second. It's gonna go black for it, I think. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go.
Shown here, gold Kong tiles with
oh yeah, you're okay. Yeah, that's why they're pretty small, but you can see behind the golden Kong tiles, Ramby as well as Diddy and Dixie in the back there. You're not gonna find it. Yeah. Happy to see him in there. Doesn't seem like they have a huge role in the game, which is, I mean, that's fine. But they are there.
Will appear.
And there's a Ramby, so I imagine you also just
Every other amiibo released up to
do
this
that
point
Ramby
is
minigame there
also
as well.
compatible. If you scan them,
Guessing it's an Odyssey prequel. I think that's a good bet, based on Pauline being young. Yeah, they cooked. I don't know, man. I was hoping going into this direct that it would make me feel the same way that the Mario Odyssey E3 2017 trailer did when they revealed Jump Up Superstar, as well as the capture mechanic. They absolutely delivered on that. Like, this trailer was exactly, or this direct as a whole, really, was exactly what I needed to make this, like, my most anticipated game right now. And I guess that's easier to say because it's out so soon. But, yeah, here we have the Ramby. Ramby Racing. Yeah, dude, what happened with the Mario Kart World Direct? I mean, that's just so weird that they fumbled the bag that hard. Oh, look at the little fake Ramby on the left there. That's cute. Time travel. Yeah, well, because it said she's trying to escape, right? So they're still hiding. If I don't think I have to admit, I'm getting skeptical of K-Rool being in this game. But it just feels like such a love letter to DK. Like, you have to have him in here somewhere. Right? Well, because they referenced the little secret levels. And they said someone put these here. Dude, this is that's such a Splatoon boss right there, the way it like runs at you and jumps. Secret final boss, yeah. Dude, those these ancient ruins are gonna be so good. The 100%, like I cannot wait to 100% this game. I need to finish Mario Kart World. Like I'm after I stream, after I make a video on this, I'm gonna immediately go to Mario Kart World and grind off the P-switches because like I want to get that done. Because I already know 100%ing this is gonna take like 60 hours probably. I just wonder how many of these there are. Just from the little bit of I played at the demo, there were quite a few I ran into. Dude, the 2D stuff is awesome. That's why they did. If you remember back in like 2021, the whole like rumor that EPD 7 was working, or is it EPD 8? The rumor that they were working on a Donkey Kong game stemmed from them hiring for 2D level designers, and here we are. Look at the banana list. Where was that? King K. Rool DLC at like Luigi's Balloon World. Yeah, Wooster. People were worried there wasn't much to do in this game. They cooked. No, that's what I was saying, Dante. Like, before the Direct started, I was like, honestly, I kind of hope we just get the Mario Kart World DLC in this Direct. It has to be coming. And I still feel like that might even come before this game releases. Like, they might just announce it on Nintendo Today one morning and just be like, hey, there's Donkey Kong content added to Mario Kart World right now. 4210. Oh, yeah. There's quite a few, it looks like. This is DK's Breath of the Wild moment. All the fossils. Okay, so there's 174 fossils. Yeah, it's underneath my camera. 174 fossils to collect in this game. And then 160 Banandium gems. So, that's pretty good. I don't know what the Smash and stats are. I can't... Is that only for the... Okay, so that's only for the first 4 layers also? Yeah, no... Oh, yeah, you're right. So I guess this like line on the left here, that fills up as you go down and unlock more. So 160 for the first 4 layers. I don't think we know how many layers are in the game. But there's a lot of collectibles. Point is, there's a lot of collectibles. I love that this game has like a music player and a checklist, but Mario Kart World doesn't have any of that. What were they doing? I guess each level will have that probably. Then you have your eel to teleport from. Your teleport. Yeah, man. Dude, I think Audie said it earlier. This is like perfect for thumbnails, and you're absolutely right. There's gonna be some incredible thumbnails made with this photo mode. I look at the little like ice cream fit for Pauline. Need the DK notes app. Bananza being the launch title probably would have also helped because it's 70 instead of 80. So there would have been less complaining in general. Pride DK. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this co-op kind of feels like it kind of feels like Galaxy or like Odyssey tier where you just control Cappy. But also, I don't know. I don't know. It's a little bit more than that. I love that you can do it game share locally, but also online. When I saw this and I said game share locally, I was like, oh no, you can't do it online. They subverted me though. They show it right after, which is great. Hopefully this means that no Nintendo games ever again really are like local multiplayer only. I mean, even Odyssey got it added with the Switch 2 patch. Yeah, good 2-player for someone who doesn't really play games, exactly. This is random. this is sculptor mode. It's cool. I like it. I'm sure people will make some pretty cool sculptures with it. This feels very like DS era coded. It's just like, yep, sure, we have mouse controls, let's just add a thing. It certainly reminds me of like the Mario 64 scrunching his face minigame. They didn't mention if you can like share them or anything. Is this amiibo? So technically this amiibo's 2 characters. The Loftwing amiibo was 25 back in 2021. I have a feeling this might be $40. I'm gonna be honest. 30 is like that's the bottom, right? It's gonna be 30 at least. I would not be surprised if they charge 40 for this. Discs will be twice as likely to appear after defeating an enemy. Oh, that's cool. So if you're going for 100%, that amiibo will help you out here. So, does that mean the music tracks are just random drops? I know they said they pop up after defeating certain enemies. But that makes it sound like it's just completely random. There was a K-Rool reference, technically, with the amiibo there. Oh yeah, all the soundtrack in Smash Bros. Oh my goodness. So scanning the other amiibo doesn't seem that useful, to be honest. It's like, here's a hunk of material. How do we feel about these new the enemies? I like his design. He's good. I'm not sure how I feel about the other ones. In celebration, let's hear you both scream out Bananza. Bananza! Ooh, banana! Predictions for Metacritic score. Well, like I said earlier, when I played that in April, there were definitely performance issues, and usually critics are a little bit more critical of that. I would say no lower than an 88. Like, that's like probably the lowest. Yeah, no, I mean, me and Chris are on the same wavelength, 88. I could see this going as high as like a 95, though, depending. I mean, in that ballpark. Before this direct, I did not think that Bananza was like a serious GOTY contender. Now I kind of do. Or at least a game that like we're going to be talking about being nominated at the end of the year. But now, I'm not so confident. I think there's a good chance we are talking about this game come December. Yeah. This is a better chance than Mario Kart World. I would agree with that. Mario Kart's never really been like a Game of the Year nominee ever, I don't think. Mario Kart World's great, but even the reviews, I mean, it's at like, what, a 90, I think? Something like that. That sounds right. Looks better than Astrobot. It's certainly more creative than Astrobot. Yeah, dude, year one looking fire. Listen, I know Prime 4 and Legends of are on Switch 1, but, like, those are Switch 2 games. Nintendo's clearly treating them as Switch 2 games. Everything we know about this year, on top of, like, I mean, Hyrule Warriors and Kirby Air Riders, which we don't know much about yet, but we can kind of guess what they are. Plus, even, like, stuff like the Forgotten Land DLC, plus all the patches that Switch 1 games have gotten. If you are a Nintendo player, this is, like, such an easy purchase. All your old games look way better, run way better. Some of them are getting new contents. And the new slate of upcoming stuff just looks fantastic. This is a Steam Deck game. You're right. Don't tell the people in my Twitter thread yesterday. They're going to freak out if they realize this game's going to look better if they have a 4K TV. Still believe we're getting a Direct next week. I hope you're right. That would certainly make me very happy. Dude, shout out to Grumpy Kong. My goat. Void Kong. Oh, that's why he has the... Dude, he looks like, is it Heihachi in Tekken? With the hair, the eyebrows. Like his little banana, like, thing he's holding. Yeah, Metroid Jones, I think if we, even if... I feel like we need a partner showcase at least. Even if it's not a general direct. Because we did get this and Splatoon Raiders announced separately. I don't know if I'm, like, bullish on a first-party direct happening, but a partner showcase, even if there's nothing, like, really super major, you have to imagine stuff like Sparking Zero is coming this year. Even if they didn't give dev kits until later, like that, like there has to be more third-party ports for October and November. I guess they could save those for September, for like a September direct if they come out in October and November. So maybe they wait a little bit. But also, there are still games coming to Switch 1. I mean, they had that whole March direct, and there was a lot of third-party stuff in there, even if it's smaller, you know, remasters and stuff. Like just, I mean, just an example, Bandai Namco just announced that they're going to have another Tales remaster announcement sometime this summer. That's probably going to be in a direct of some variety, I would imagine. So, we'll get something. And if we don't get a direct in the next couple of weeks, I do think we will see trailers for something like Prime and Kirby and Hyrule Warriors just dropped on Nintendo Today over the next couple of weeks. We've seen them do that before in the summer where in place of like a big direct, we just have like every week one big announcement. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out next week for something, even if it's not a direct. Yeah, Metroid Direct would be cool. Dude, this... the Mario Kart World Direct, like, had me so down in the dumps. I was like, oh, Nintendo revealing everything about their games. There's nothing to be hidden anymore. This DK Bananza Direct is, like, reinvigorating my faith that, like, they could do a whole Metroid Prime 4 Direct and it would just blow us away, you know? Like, just, they're hiding so much about that game still. Gotta have a Direct to announce the big game for August. No way, it's just Kirby. Chris? It's Dragon Drive. Dragon Drive is the big August game. But to the point, we still need to know that when Dragon Drive is coming out. So, like, that's something that needs to happen. Before today, this game was DK Smash things. Now it's like a peak emotional adventure with, like, crazy transformation skill trees. Yeah, Brayden, I think it's pretty evident this is the Odyssey team. The question becomes, is it just the Odyssey team, or was it, like, co-developed by NST, who did Bowser's Fury. Is it a spinoff? I think that guy Kiwi Talks, he was saying that he heard it was like a team of newer developers within EPD8, who like grew up with Donkey Kong Country. So it might not be like the vets of like the Mario Odyssey team. It might be like the newer people that have been hired there. It certainly has enough of that DNA though for me to be pretty confident it is EPD8. But that's another thing. I did not expect the costumes to change your stats and stuff, because Mario Odyssey didn't. No, Mario Odyssey didn't do that, right? No. Yeah, I think the team. Well, because we see like EPD5, they do Splatoon and Animal Crossing. They have two teams within there working on both things. I think we're just going to see that happen to most of Nintendo's internal teams, where now the Mario Odyssey team, I still truly 100% believe we're getting Mario next year. I think it'd be so odd. Even if like we're hyped for this game, it would still be a weird business choice to be like, okay, we're going to do a 3D Donkey Kong game. We're going to work on it for 8 years and not have the next 3D Mario ready. That's just weird. That wouldn't really make any sense. So I still think that's coming. So I think we'll see more of Nintendo's internal teams kind of splitting off and having multiple groups that share that DNA. Nago and said, Sakurai will 100% do a Kirby Air Riders Direct. 100% agree. That has to happen. We need to see our boy talking about Kirby Air Riders. This at least looks like GOTY for Nintendo. Yeah, I would agree. I would say, like, my most hyped game from Nintendo is still... It's still probably Pokemon, just because I'm a Pokemon fan. But, like, this obviously looks better than Let's Go. Wow, what year am I in? Legend ZA. So this will certainly be, like, a higher reviewed game than that. And probably 4, even. They have a good lineup. Like, no matter how you slice it, they just have a good lineup this year. Kirby Air Riders, I mean, Sakurai hasn't been off Smash Bros. In so long. You know that man's gonna cook with that game. Chat, what color fur are we giving DK in this game? I kind of like that blue DK. God, his redesign's so good. I can't believe people were trying to say that that it's a bad redesign. Are you kidding me? He looks so much better. Ice skating on his feet. Man. What a good direct. What a good day. This game's coming out in a month. And we still have Mario Kart World and Sell Them to last us. I still have a lot of P-switches to do, so that'll keep me busy for a while. Hey, what's up, David? Gold DK, 100% reward. Yeah, there's got to be some sort of outfit, excuse me, for 100%ing this game. I don't know, though. Nintendo's been pretty bad about giving you, like, a worthwhile reward for 100%ing their games, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, how long would you say... I don't even remember, it's been so long, but, like, how long is Odyssey to 100%? Probably, like, 50 hours, right? 50, 60 hours. That's maybe what that took me. I would expect this to be a similar length. Maybe a little bit shorter, but... Yeah, these random rocks having eyes is so rare-coded. It absolutely is. They know the audience that wants this. People are gonna look back at this. Yeah, I would agree. We're in 2030. We're gonna be like, man, remember 2025 when DK Bananza came out? What a game. What's up, Go Game Go? Yeah, dude, they blew me away. Oh yeah, the Tears of the Kingdom reward wasn't bad. Dude, yeah, where's DK64? Nintendo, please. I've never finished that game. In fact, I've really never even played it that much. Like, I had it at some point growing up. I think it was like my stepdad's or something. But, like, I want that game on NSO so I can finally play it before this. I'm a fake Donkey Kong fan. Wow. Well, all right, chat. Fun hanging out. I'm gonna end the stream here. Drop a like if you enjoyed watching with me. I do appreciate you all coming out. But This was a really good direct. Very excited for this game. I should have a video up later today talking about what we learned and also my thoughts on it. So definitely stay tuned to that, or stay tuned for that. But that was fun. I need to go eat breakfast or something. Metroid Jones thinks this, you think this will, the next 3D Mario will not be an Odyssey-like. Yeah, I can, well, I think it's going to be open world, probably, like fully open world. So we'll see what that looks like. But all right, chat. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Farewell. Bye-bye.